Charlie had always loved the thrum of the city, the endless pulse of life, but in an instant, that rhythm fractured. The screech of tires, the jarring impact, then a plunge into darkness. He woke not to the sterile scent of antiseptic, but the earthy smell of damp forest and the distant clang of steel. He was different now, clad in dark, intricate armor, a black knight, but a knight without memory, without a cause, adrift in a world both familiar and utterly alien. A doctor had said he was in a coma. This, then, was his new reality. He wandered, the heavy plate clanking with each step, until he stumbled upon a clearing where a woman, ethereal and vibrant, tended to a small garden. Her hair was the color of rich earth, her eyes like polished obsidian, holding a wisdom that seemed to stretch back through ages. "Hello, stranger," she said, her voice a melody, "you look lost." Her name was Portia, and from the moment their eyes met, something ancient stirred in Charlie's soul. He found himself drawn to her quiet strength, to the way her gentle smile belied a spirit as deep and unfathomable as the ocean. He quickly learned that still waters run deep, and Portia was an ocean. She moved with a grace that spoke of belonging, of roots firmly planted in this land of castles and shadows, a world far removed from the asphalt jungle he dimly recalled. Days bled into weeks. Charlie, the Black Knight, helped Portia with her tasks, defended her village from petty bandits, and slowly, gently, they fell in love. Their evenings were filled with shared stories by crackling hearths, their laughter echoing in the twilight. He felt a profound connection, a sense of belonging he hadn't known existed. He felt like the lyrics of a cherished song, "I'm so proud and precious," whenever Portia would look at him, her eyes reflecting the warmth he felt for her. Every moment with her felt like a celebration, a yearning for an endless jam tonight, a symphony of two souls finally finding their harmony. Yet, a subtle unease began to gnaw at him. Flashes of his other life, moments of a different world, cars, skyscrapers, a nagging sense of something unfinished, pierced his dreamlike existence. He didn't understand it, but a deep, primal part of him knew he had another life, another time he belonged to. He wanted to share it with her, to bring her into the vibrant, modern world he remembered. The thought of leaving her, of her possibly finding love elsewhere in this medieval landscape, filled him with an ache. He would often find himself gazing at her, a silent question forming on his lips, "Oh, baby, who's loving you?" The thought of another's touch on her hand, another's kiss on her lips, was unbearable. One night, under a sky spangled with stars he knew from childhood, he told Portia everything. The car, the coma, the fragmented memories of a world she couldn't conceive. "I have to go back," he confessed, "but I can't leave you. Come with me, Portia. Come to my time." Her obsidian eyes, usually so bright, clouded with a profound sadness. She loved him, he knew that. Her touch was a balm, her presence his anchor. He saw the struggle in her gaze, the war between a love that transcended worlds and a loyalty to the very earth beneath her feet. "Charlie," she whispered, her voice thick with emotion, "my love for you runs deeper than any river, wider than any ocean. But this is my home. This is where I am woven into the fabric of life. I feel it in my bones. I belong here." He pleaded, he argued, he painted vivid pictures of his world, of wonders she couldn't imagine. But Portia remained steadfast, her decision born not of lack of love, but of an unshakable sense of self. "I cannot abandon my path, my people, my time," she said, a single tear tracing a path down her cheek. "My heart will always be yours, Charlie, but my feet must remain here." The pain of her words was a physical blow, sharper than any bandit's sword. He felt his armor lighten, the world around him beginning to shimmer, to fade at the edges. Portia's face, her beautiful, resolute face, was the last thing he saw before the darkness enveloped him once more. Then, a blink. The harsh white of a hospital room, the rhythmic beep of machines. Charlie was awake. His head throbbed, his body ached, but the world was real again. He was back. Yet, etched forever in his mind was the image of a woman, a Black Knight's love, who chose her world over his. Portia. He reached out, his hand finding only the crisp, sterile sheet, but in his heart, he still felt the warmth of her hand, and the echo of a love that, though fleeting, ran as deep as still waters.